Hello everyone, Build There Bear here, and I'm playing again. Do not take this cat home, cause why? I still have a lot of endings to see, and I am quite curious now this all ends. 20 more. And speaking of ends, season 4 of From just finished, and another goddamn cliffhanger. I waited another year for that. All right, let's go. Let's get scared together. But I'm pretty sure this cat thing is not that scary, but it is interesting. Since we already used everything with the last one, um, hmm, ah, we'll finish the leave stuff. Yeah, ignore. Yeah, watch a movie this time. Let's go to the carnival. Maybe let me just, cause I think. Wait, where's the settings? Preferences? Okay, there we go. Mm-mm. You spend the day at the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coaster, barrel boat, rides you've been on before. Hops, coin toss, balloon darts, games you played before. Funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy, foods you've eaten before. All things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people, all having fun together, laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories. And then there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet, still high in the sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day. You stop in your tracks and you see something new. An attraction you never seen before. A maze of funhouse mirrors. It sounds kind of lame, honestly. There isn't even a line to get in. But then, what else there? What else is there to do? God, do something else. Enter the maze. You enter the maze. A few rooms in, and you notice that the mirrors aren't all weird. Some just show you looking back at yourself. A little bored, a little tired, and so very, very. Ooh, maybe this was a mistake. Why did you think going to a maze of mirrors was a good idea? Even if it was something new to experience. I I can't do this today. You turn around to head back the way you came, only to bump into a mirror. Oh, what the? Where's the exit? You try again, only to find another mirror blocking your way. By the time you're all turned around, you've realized that the way you came is completely gone. Hmm, okay, don't panic. I just have to keep going forward, right? You step through the only opening you can find and nearly trip over something on the ground. You bend down, pick it up. What's this doing here? In your hand rests a worn looking flashlight. Curious, you flick it on. Huh? The lights doesn't even. Ooh, crap, the lights. Did the power go out? Or did the attraction operator forget you were in here? How long have you been in here, actually? You pull out your phone and check time, or maybe call the police. Your phone is dead. You grip the flashlight in your hand. The light it the light it emitted earlier was dim enough for you to know there's probably not much juice left. Best to reserve it for the worst case scenario, and you feel your way out. Yeah, yeah, you can do this. You take a calming breath. Well, forward we go. Hello, daring adventurer. Who said, welcome to the Mirror Maze. Would you like to know how to navigate the maze? Ooh, this is new. I can choose. Yes, I need help. Once again, welcome to the Mirror Maze. You're in a bit of a jam, but don't worry. You're in good hands, or rather, good paws. Great. It's the cat. See these little cuties here? They'll be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous? When you enter a room, the emergency lights with a flash, letting you see the paths before you for a second, and also what lies beyond them. Whenever you see these kind kitties, just go where they are and you'll reach the next room. Unfortunately, they're not only things in here. It decided to suggest that you refrain from following any of our other guests. They can be sneaky or distracting, but they are always hostile, so please take caution when advising to the next room. And of course, this wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Can they hurt you? No. They're just mirrors, silly. They don't do anything at all. And you can't do anything to them either. They're just an obstacle you can't pass through. Go left, go center, or go right. The choice is yours. Though, if you find a room with no helpful kitties in sight, and all the paths leads to a mirror or something else, it's recommended you stay put and just maybe it'll work out itself out. Great. Now for your navigation tools. Ooh. That flashlight you found doesn't have much juice left. It'll only let you get a quick extra peek at your surroundings about 5 times, so try not to use it all at once. Oh god. You keep track of your progress to rooms up to the left, and your lives up to the right. Oh, okay. You've got 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests lurking around. Why only 3 lives, you ask? Because you're soft and squishy. It won't take much to damage you beyond repair. Great. Besides, you're human. And humans usually have that 1 life, yes? And yet here you get 3. Don't you think you ought to show a little more gratitude? And that's the end of your tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play? Oh, what would you like to know? Game's too easy. Just game's too hard. Can you turn off the... ready to play? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh, what? Right. Okay, next room. Ooh. Right. Left. Oh. Stay. This room feels off. Just wait. I think something just changed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Left. Okay, next room. Oh, left. I wonder what happens though if I do go to the bedroom. Warn. Okay, left. Okay, oh, stay. What's going on? You see it. The exit. You're on 4, but as you do, the scenery shifts just slightly at first. But you're running too fast to stop yourself from colliding into the glass. Except you don't quite go into the glass. You don't exactly collide with it either. You simply pass through it. And on the other side, you see an endless white void and yourself. Dozens of you, hundreds of you wandering around. aimless, faceless, and empty. So empty and listless. Listless. They don't even acknowledge your presence. You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. Past the glass, a familiar black cat walks up and looks at you. You think it meows at you, but you can't make a sound. It tilts its head, then walks away. The glass goes dark. Then you watch helplessly as it disappears completely. You're trapped with only yourself as company. Ending 19. You beat the maze. Great. I did all that to just get stuck in purgatory. Alright. Let's go for another ending, shall we? Don't get the cat home. Leave. Leave the cat. Turn back. Ignore. We already did that. Okay. Let's go to the carnival. But this time, do something else. There's gotta be a better way to spend your day off than wandering around staring at a weird mirrors. Now what? Oh, so that was it? Okay, wait. Hmm. Let's just check something. I just want to see something. Enter the maze. Uh, no, I don't even know you. Okay, okay. No need to get snippy. Let's begin this. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay. What happens? Okay. Ow, not that way. Okay. 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 Clang. Up. Oh. Right. Here we go. Let's just, right. Okay, let's see. Suddenly, the light turns on, and your eyes burn from the sudden brightness. As your vision adjusts, you see that you're completely surrounded by mirrors. The reflections are all grotesque in a unique ways. Look nothing like you, but they do look hungry. You back up. You don't know where to go. Was there even a way out to begin with? You bump back into a mirror. You feel a hand firmly grab your shoulder. Grasp. There's something wrong. Okay. Jump. There's a sharp pain in your other shoulder. You rip away, looking back to see something leading out of the mirror. Its face has no features, save for a large gaping mouth, stained in your blood. Looking around in a panic, you think that the mirrors feel closer than before. The path you'd come in from is long gone. You're surrounded, and every time you blink, you could swear the mirrors were getting closer and closer and closer. Your horrifying reflections looking hungrier and hungrier and Ending 20. You failed the maze. Okay. Guess I'll count that as the second ending, but hey. Do not take the cat home. Okay, leave the cat. Yep. Ignore. Yep. Dog park this time. Pretty sure nothing goes wrong here. cats and dogs and whatnot. You decide to take a stroll in a park or something. The only one within walking distance is a nearby dog park. You think it'll make you feel better. First, you get to see a cute cat today, and now you get to see a cute dog. Several of them, and in fact, the park is bustling with owners with their canine companions, playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, and even napping. Such cuties, whatever. What like you don't want anything to do with these mangy mutts. Huh? What's wrong? You didn't think that? You decide to move on. The dogs are all so adorable. You want to pet every single one you came across. But you know, not all owners are cool with strangers just walking up and manhandling their pet. Not all dogs appreciate it either. So you stroll around the path, trying to exude a welcome aura that will beckon one of those cute doggies to you. You don't have to wait very long. Bork. You stop as the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen scampered up to you and blocking your path. Pick the pup, kill the puppy, eat the puppy, pick up the. What the hell? Pick up the puppy? You pick up the puppy. Oh, hold on. What the hell was that? You just barely managed to rein in the reflex to throw the puppy as far away from you as possible. With shaking hands, you quickly place the puppy on the grass and take several jerky steps back. The owner seems confused by your reaction to their puppy, but you just wave at them in a daze before hastily stumbling away. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave. Stay at the park. You stay at the park? You try to calm down by watching all dogs from afar as you walk along the path, but ever so often one will run up to you, and when they do, they look wrong. Their owners don't seem to notice. You find a bench, you sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes, and maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe, uh, you should have stayed with me instead. I'm sorry, is the narrator the cat? You're broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently on your lap. You look down and see a frisbee on your thighs. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw that back? You look up and see the owner waving at you in the distance. But more importantly, Bork Bork. Bork Bork. Oh my god. Bork. Oh my god. It's a series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Don't turn and smile, dog. Jesus Christ. A series of excited barks, jerks, and or gaze forward, and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Hey, hurry, throw it back. Okay. Throw. Jesus. I have to be quick with that one. You throw the frisbee, and the dog runs in its opposite direction, jumping and catching it right out of the air. Impressive. The dog owner walked up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. The dog looks up to you, eager for its reward of pets and pats for catching the frisbee. Should I? Leave. Pet the dog. Pet the dog? Really? Are you sure? I'm warning you. Do not touch that mud. You will regret it. I'm actually, pet the dog. I am actually feeling very uncomfortable with the staring. God. You reach out your hand and you pet the dog. Mm, The dog seems pleased. You don't feel well. Suddenly, the sky begins to darken rapidly. You look up all along with all the pet owners to see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in a blink of an eye. You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at an eclipse, but for some reason, you don't look away. Roar. A loud piercing yowl fills the air, shaking ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears, but the hand of that been cautiously pressed upon the dog's head comes away with some resistance. Resistance like sticky slime, almost cementing your hand to the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. The dog's head stretched with it too, as the canine begins to just melt. It melts and melts until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet. Ugh. You dazedly look around for dog owners, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood. You see similar piles of clothes next to the piles of goo scattered all across the park open field. All dogs, all their owners. The melted goo of dog in front of you then starts to move with a shudder. Um, it slithers across the grass towards the field in the center of the park. All the other piles of goo following it after. They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates and bulges and grows. You watch it dazed as horror as it then fills out and shapes itself. Oh. Is it the dog? Into a behemoth of a dog, snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching. Before the glowing orbs land directly on you, oh, the rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep you can feel the sound of its crash into you. Leave the park. That's all we could choose. No. You had your chance. Better start running. Oh god, you try to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. It tears you apart until there's nothing left. Ending 21. Dog person. Amazing. Okay, we have a couple of more endings to go. We're close to the end, I think. Well, halfway. Speaking of halfway, I'm also halfway to reaching 500 subscribers. Please, if you like all my horror filled experiences, like and subscribe. It's free, easy, and you're helping me out. And maybe I could be a big time horror content creator or something. And then I could probably do some good. I always loved watching horror and talking about it. So, so please, like and subscribe. It makes me happy. And I hope you like listening to my voice talking about a scary cat today. I'm gonna go rest now since it's raining and 1 a.m. or 2. You never know. I'm gonna rest. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.